Okay, so here's the deal. In the Derek Chauvin story, Larry Levine got a phone call from a burner phone inside the federal correctional facility in Tucson, Arizona, which is the same facility where Derek Chauvin was moved to back in August from his Minneapolis. Well, listen, he was not only in Minneapolis in prison, but he was in solitary confinement in Minneapolis, and he went to a more medium security prison facility in the federal system in Arizona. Larry, can you hear me now? I know our audio was really stinky a minute ago, but are you back with me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Sorry about the green screen. Apparently, I have tech problems.
No problem. I can hear you. I can't see you, but tell me about the phone call. Now I see you. Tell me what the phone call was that you got and what was said.
So I got a phone call from my friend Smokey. He's an inmate inside over at Tucson. And here's the deal. This guy, John Tursak, he was a federal informant for the FBI like in 97, 98. And he cooperated in a huge Mexican mafia investigation. There was like 40 people. Now, he picked up a grip of time himself. The guy's been locked up for what, 20, 22 years? Well, he's 30 months to the gate, as they say. He's 30 months to getting out. And he planned this. He's terrified of getting out because they say there's a contract out on him. So he wanted to stay inside the prison. And this is why he did this. He's a white guy. He's not affiliated with Black Lives Matter. He's not affiliated with the Mexican mafia. They would like nothing more than to kill him. And this protective custody stuff, Tucson Medium, I mean, he's not PC. He has run of the yard. There's different kinds of federal prison, although having like minimum, low, medium, and high, they have something called a dropout yard. And a dropout yard is where they put people that are like sort of protected, but they're not. The staff can't be everywhere. It's like RJ Kelly, he's sitting in Butner, North Carolina as a sex offender. That's a dropout yard. So they're real careful about who they put in these places. You know, what's his name? Tursek, he really hadn't gotten any trouble while he was there, but he wanted to be high profile and he wanted to stay in prison, which I understand his reasoning as to why he did that.
So can I ask you, if that's the case, he would have said something like, here's my reason I did this
No, he's not going
for
to
Black
tell them
Lives
that.
Matter?
Well,
So you're
he
saying that
just
that's
came
just a
up.
story
Look,
that's being fed by the jail? By the
well,
prison?
Ash, you know what? He didn't tell them, gee, I wanted to stay inside. He, okay, first of all, there's some weird things going on. The BOP has something called, that's the Federal Bureau of Prisons, called SIS, Special Investigative Section. They have people that are called SIAs, Special Investigative Agents. They will investigate the crime, and then it takes about a week or so, and they'll refer it to the FBI. Well, the FBI picked this stuff up, I don't know, a couple days after it happened. So they're kind of fast tracking things. And he's not going to be honest with them and say, well, gee, I just wanted to stay in prison. Not at all. This is not a secure facility. It's a medium security FCI. It's got two fences around it, roving patrols with cops ready to light you up. You try to go over the fence. Cellular living, but during the day, inmates are milling around the institution. They have what's called controlled movement. It's kind of like when you were back in high school, there was passing periods between classes. Well, they open the compound every hour and inmates can move freely between different locations and then they close the compound. The reason why they do this, it's like a security protocol in case there's an incident, a riot, a disturbance, whatever. They know who is where and they can contain the problem. And it's interesting, first of all, the BOP, they're shorthanded across the country. They are. After COVID, people left, people retired. And on Black Friday, because it's a holiday weekend essentially, there was probably a really, really short shift of staff working. So they weren't prepared for this to happen. I mean, it is a medium security, but he picked this day, has nothing to do with blacks or Mexicans or Black Lives Matter. He knew he had a better chance of pulling this off with a short shift of staff on duty.
Well, You know what they say, man. You reap what you sow, bro. So this is an update on the Derek. I think how you pronounce his name, Chauvin or Chauvin, the guy who that was charged that killed George Floyd. You know, the police officer. Well, as you just seen, yo, the nigga got hit up 22 times. God damn. 22. What the fuck? He is lucky to be alive, bro. Nigga stabbed you. Nigga got shanked 22 times, bro. 2, bro. Like, what the hell, bro? Like, yeah, that was, and they trying to say that it was a hit from the Mexican mafia. And they trying to say, well, the guy wasn't trying to, it wasn't, that's a hit, bro. Fuck, the news, they gonna always, first of all, that nigga killed George Floyd, so we don't care too much about none of that. I'm really trying to refrain from cursing because YouTube be on my ass, you know what I'm saying? But don't nobody care. Maybe his family do, that's about it, you know what I'm saying? The way he just suffocated George Floyd with ease and with his hands in his pocket, like, why the nigga is pissing on himself and calling for his mom. Like, I don't care, bro. He ignited a whole movement. Like, he's the reason all that shit happened, bro. Everybody was burning down shit, looting. So you got him to blame for that, bro. I'm just like, that's crazy that he didn't die because 22 times is like, what, did he stab this nigga with like what he stab? I'm trying to think. But in jail, you can really make a shank out of almost anything. I remember one time, well, in prison, jail too, you can make shanks in jail, but niggas don't really be having shanks in jail. In prison, niggas be having shanks. But I remember one time niggas was making it out of, like on the cell door, you got that, what they call that shit? Plexiglass or some shit like that. They end up taking them shits out because niggas was making shanks. I mean, one day they just came by and undid everybody. I'm like, why the fuck? Because you got a window. Like if I'm sitting up, say if my cell door closed and bottom tier got wrecked and I'm at top tier type shit. I could open my window, people could pass me shit. I could close it and just, you know what I mean? But they took them shits away and they come to find out because niggas was making bangers out them motherfuckers. But yeah, I just want to stop by and give y'all an update on this fool. You got stabbed 22 times, bro. Calm as a bitch, man. Y'all let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications, but I'm gone. Yo. Hey, what it do, man. I appreciate you making it this far in the video. Please do me one solid. Go below to the link in the description and follow my second channel, IQ Shahid's Revenge. We on the road to 5K. Yeah.